Greetings to all you beautiful people out there. So, last night the patch 12.2 dropped on the PTS servers, and well, based on the 1 hour of gameplay I got under belt last night, it already feels so good, the new map, Taego. And let's see, what else does the new patch bring us? And of course we will take a closer look on Taego, what it is. Well, it's a 8x8 map, so it's as huge as Erangel and Miramar are, and you can feel it. I haven't visited all the big places yet, but from what I got to play, from what I got to jump on the map, it was kind of like the same moment when you first dropped on the new Erangel 2.0. Like that was like 1 year ago or so. It felt the same. It's huge, it's lush with forests, vibrant colors, and it just feels great. So let's see. There are flocks of birds. These I haven't yet registered, but they are basically replacing the red zone as a way of doing environmental stuff against you. But yeah, let's see. Here are some really nice screenshots that will explain the vibrant colors I was referring earlier. The nature, there's deep greens, a bit of fall in here. You get the rusty orange colors, all that beautiful. And of course, these cities, towns, all that, they are actually really functional, and they feel like they make sense. When you compare it to like Vikendi, my favorite map, those compounds, they are nuts. In Vikendi, there's this one compound that has like 3 garages, bordered with stone wall, with no clear road to that compound, and there's no housing. It's in the middle of forest, 3 garages that are suitable only for you to drive a car in, and that's it. It doesn't make sense. When you look these towns, at least for now, I haven't found anything like that yet. Of course, if the player base gets on to once again starts to whine about there being too many buildings and too much compounds, and they need to address this issue and basically just scrape off all those compounds and buildings, well, then we might be ending up with the stupid, idiotic decisions when you think about how a real world compound would be built. But hopefully we won't have to go that way. Hopefully we will actually get to keep Taego as a great new map on our roster. But let's see. So it is playable in TPP, FPP, solos and squads, also one-man squad. This part, the duos that aren't available, that's a sad part, because I like to play duos also. Of course, usually we try to get a squad going on, and most of the time that works fine, but many times there are still situations, either early on in the evening when the people we tend to play with haven't gathered on the Discord server or late at night when only the most dedicated players stay up. There's just 2 of you, and well, duos would be nice in that sense. But there are 100 players, there are bots. At least for now, it's only clear weather. I would like to see some weather elements going on there, because fog, rain, all that, I like them. It makes the experience different. You have to adapt always more when there's some fog or anything like that going on, and actually fog has saved our party many times, because there has been huge field in front of us, we haven't had cars, blue zone has been pushing on, so yeah, fog is good from time to time for you also. And as I said, there's no red zone. Many people joy over this. I don't know, I kinda like the red zone, so well, we'll see. Will I miss it? We will see. Wildlife. 2 friendly bird varieties reside throughout Taego. So there will be flocks of birds just going on about when you start firing, if you go around making a lot of noise. So yeah, that seems kind of cool idea, but I really need to learn to figure those birds out. Yeah, and it will be on custom matches, and well, if you're a PUBG partner, then you can also have the sandbox mode, which I think is great, because well, I need to play on the public servers, which means if I want to explore it more, I also need to survive more. If I would have hands on sandbox, I could just go on about and learn all the places there. But yeah, then there's the Coupe BR, and well, this is exclusive feature, one of the hyped parts of the map, and at least so far pretty much all the feedback has been negative against it. I didn't get to experience it yet yesterday, but from what I've understood, it just feels awful, too slow and all that. Well, yeah, we were playing 2-man squad with Snake Drone yesterday, and well, I didn't have any chance on going to the comeback BR, and well, the place itself doesn't force you to fight, but because people are people, they will fight there. But if you just snake around, if you just won't go anywhere near battle and manage to sneak around, you will survive it and you will come back. So basically, if everyone would play kinda like gentleman's game, they would just sit there, wait, and everybody would get back to the map. And the one thing that makes it an unbalanced feature is that if there's 4 people a squad of you, that 3 of you go down in the first minutes. Well, there's that one guy left out in the game that needs to survive, and the 3 people that go to the comeback BR system, they will be on the same team. So they are teamed up against all those people who are there solo and all that. So that makes it a bit disadvantageous for other people. But we'll see. We will see how the devs will react to the feedback, and well, it's completely new system. Of course it's gonna rise raise some questions, some feelings, all that. Some features are adapted, some aren't. So let's let the dust settle on that before making any strong statements at this point. Second completely new feature is self aid, AED. That's a Taego exclusive system, and it's a kit that you can fit in your backpack, and if you get knocked, you can come back with that. You can self-revive yourself while you're down on the floors. So you don't need a squad mate to revive you. And this will also help your squad in a situation where all of the 4 of you are knocked. Usually that would end you going back to the lobby and start a new game, but if one of the squad mates has a AED, you won't die, as he has ability to come back, revive himself, and then revive the rest of the team. So I think flushing will be, well, even more used practice in the future. And from what I heard, there's a little, well, I would say a bug in that system, because if there are 4 of you and one of you finds AED early on in the game but gets killed, and that AED is left in the body's loot box, so the body is in possession of that AED. In the late game, let's say like phase 7, really late in the game, the rest of the squad gets wiped. They won't die, because that one body from 15-20 minutes earlier still holds that AED. So they are just kneeled there, bleeding, waiting for something to happen, because they can't loot the body. Even if it would be close by, they can't loot while they are on all 4s. And, well, they can't do anything but just crawl around until they bleed out. So I think that's going to be fixed. But hopefully I will be getting to try that feature out today. I'm gonna play on the PTS today or later, and I haven't tried that yet, but I like the sound of this idea. I like it on paper, so I wanna try it. So I will be telling you later how I like it. So then we get some new weapons, K2. From what I shot with it, I liked it. And, well, basically if you look at the specs, it's just same as G36C, the Gecko, as we call it with friends. So only difference is that you can't have any grip attachment. So it's the same but slightly worse. But I like the handling, I like the sound, I like the look of that, so it's good in my books. But I would like to see, of course, a small variation in the stats, because it's too similar. Then this one, I have high hopes at this moment. I didn't get to shoot that much with this yesterday, but the MK12, the new DMR rifle that uses also 5.56 ammunition. I'm not sure about the damage output yet, on how efficiently you can get to kill people with it, but from what I played, it handles really nicely. And if you have a compensator, you can just basically spam the bullets quite quickly. And it also has bipod, So it's gonna be deadly if you get to take position and lie down. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna try this out more and just, well, so far I'm loving it. Then there's new vehicle, Pony Coupe, that's available only in the Taego. It's a Hyundai. It's a concept car, and I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. I want that in real life. It's a 4-seater. It has maximum speed of 150, so it's really fast. It's all-wheel drive, so it's crazy. You can just drive around on the street going 150, and there's ambush. You just take it off-road and you just blast through the forest. It's so crazy, beautiful. I love it. Only downside is that as it's a hatchback, 2 doors, the 2 people on the back seat don't have any way of firing while the car is on the road. So only one getting to shoot people around you is the front seat passenger, and of course there's the pistol that the driver can use. But I mean, and when you start it up, that revving sound, it's good. And of course, there's gonna be the new Survivor Pass, Taego. There will be 50 levels, and it's not capped. It will go on further from that, and there will be, from what I've checked, there will be actually some decent rewards for you if you go past 50. So first time it's gonna support you to grind more than you would need for just the season pass. So I think that's great news. Let's see. Oh yeah, the pricing. Yeah, there are 2 packages. There's the usual package, 990 G-Coin, that will get you the Survival Pass and Car 98. Or if you wanna have a head start on leveling, you can get 30 levels with paying 3,270 G-Coins. So, well, yeah, if you think you're not gonna grind the 50 levels on your own, well, there's your option. And it will be starting on PC on July 7th, so in 1 week. And I'm waiting for this, really. Then one new feature that I find cool is Your Shop. It's a customized shop experience for you. There are special deals. I'm not sure how's the AI gonna pick them for you, but there can be skins that have already passed the purchase date, so kind of like skins that you can't anymore buy are possibly available there. And also there can be the skins that are currently available but with deducted price. So definitely worth checking out if you like to purchase skins and in-game items. I will be checking that out every time. Item spawn has been increased. The percentages don't look that bad. I'm I'm not sure how that will affect the loot table when you play in Erangel, how it will be in action, how it will be, but hopefully it will be great. Especially on Miramar. That's a place I have really hoped for increased loot for a long time, so let's hope this will fix that problem. The last patch, it helped already a bit, but not that much, so let's hope. Performance improvements, always good thing. The K2 and MK12 will be available in TDM mode. Custom matches have, they have Taego, spawn options for new vehicles, new weapons, like the links. Training mode will get quad links, all those. Also the K2 and MK12 are gonna be added there, so it's nice to have them early on, so we don't have to wait for them. Also, if you like to actively customize your character and have been like me, that you will always think that, well, I could try fitting the other gender, and then you think it's gonna be like 3000 BP. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Well, worry no more. It doesn't cost you anymore, so that's a good thing. That was unnecessary BP sync, for at least for what I think, because some of the skins are just better on female characters and other are better on male characters, and with that BP cost, it was just unnecessary, especially as you couldn't try a whole outfit before deciding is it even worth to change the gender. So yeah, kudos for this. Team emotes are getting they will have a standby system, so you can start it in sync, and basically the leader of the team emote can start the emote, and yeah, it's cool. There's new chat system, Whispers, that means basically a DM for you. You can use them in the lobby, or you can even message people that are in game. The ones who are in game can't reply typing, but they can use predefined answers from inside the game. So yeah, that's cool. Hideout is getting a new crate. The new crate won't have evolving progressive weapon skin, but the one with the what's that? Barrel. Yeah, barrel. The one with barrel will be there also. So that's nice. Then there's some UI UX improvements, nothing drastic. Some quality of life improvements, well, nothing that drastic, but in the settings you will get to adjust the brightness separately, which is nice, with the attached image of the actual effect. So if you go slider all the way to left on Erangel, you will see the effect here. There are some new skins, new value pack. Yeah, it's summertime, so yeah, there's also some new nameplates coming on. And of course, replay system will void your previous recordings, so if you have anything in there, this is a friendly reminder for you that just go and take them out before the timer ends. Gameplay fixes, bug fixes. Well, there's a lot of things to come. It's good because there are, well, there's this fix that I'm not that keen into it because I experienced the FPP bug a lot on the Fulton balloon, and I loved it. I mean, when you initially come into the map, you will get the TPP treatment for the airplane. You will drop down with parachute TPP. It's usually a smooth ride at that point, and the TPP fits great there. But later in the game, when you escape the blue, possibly even a shootout situation with the emergency pickup, you're getting really close to the later rings, and you're just going to be like, okay, we will take that compound, and you start diving there, and all that tension, all that heat of the moment going on. You have FPP in that, it feels great. You're just diving there, just staring straight into the ground ahead of you, and you're like, okay, we will take this, we will win this. And now you're gonna go TPP, which is good also, but it doesn't have that intensity for the moment. So I wish that one wouldn't have been fixed. But yeah, then there are the good things like if you drive the new Roadster motorcycle, if the driver had level 3 backpack, especially the sack type that was introduced with Haven, the longer one that, well, at least I like to use the black one of that, the passenger behind you couldn't see basically anything that was coming in front. So yeah, that's a good fix. From what I read, these few lines regarding the old R1895 revolver, apparently the bug with that has been fixed with this. So yeah, good thing. And well, there's a lot of things going on here. So I will be dropping down the link below for these patch notes as usual, and I recommend you come and check all those by yourself. And well, as always, it was a pleasure, and I hope to see you on the battlegrounds. Stay beautiful.